Hello friend. So today we will discuss about what is the screening or the shielding effect actually. By uh, by process of the visualization, we will study it, how actually it occurs, its basic principle, and all things about the shielding effect. Now let's study the shielding effect. Now, in splitting effect, what happens that it's this splitting effect is it's found effectively in most of the developed element only, as it has some condition. Then it have been found as it's present in the whole, or it can be seen. Its presence can be seen in whole periodic table, but in the developed element, we can see its effective presence. Hence, we will take for our study we will take the two element in the D block for understanding the splitting effect. So we will take here cobalt, sorry, yeah, cobalt and ferrous, that is Fe26 and cobalt has FCO27. Let's, with the help of these two examples, we will study the splitting effect. Now, we will draw the electronic configuration or a representation of the electronic configuration. Instead of drawing all the shells present in the cobalt and ferrous, I will draw only two, that is the outermost shell and penultimate shell. Penultimate shell is the shell or the shell which is present before the outermost, that is this shell is known as the valence and this is the penultimate before the valence. And then we will draw the ferrous. Now, let us look, friend, what happens is that as 8 electron are present in this shell, which is present before of the valence shell, we know that its octet must be complete. So we will draw here 8 electron, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. In ferrous also 8 electrons are present. Now, by drawing the electronic configuration of cobalt, we will found that how many electrons are present in the valence shell of the cobalt. It is R118, 4s2 plus 2, 3d, 7. So 7 electrons are present in the outermost shell of the cobalt, and in ferrous it is a R118, 4s2 and 3d, 6. 6 electrons are present in the ferrous. So we will write here, these are the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 7. Now what actually happens here, friend, as in cobalt, charge present of the nucleus in the nucleus is 27 and in ferrous it is a 26 plus. Now we know that as the effective nuclear charge increases, the atomic size of the element decreases. Similar happens here, but due to the splitting effect or the screening effect, we can say the size of the ferrous and cobalt are same. How? Let us look at. Here we have drawn the 6 electrons in the outermost, 7 electrons in the outermost shell of cobalt, whereas 6 in the ferrous. Now, due to the repel, we know that electrons have the same negative charges. Hence, this electron repels to this outermost electron of the cobalt and this to the ferrous. Now, how this happens, friends? That as the 27 plus charges is present in the cobalt and 1 to 7 electrons are present, so this repel to the this 8 electron repel to the 7 and this 27 plus attract to this electron. Similar happen here, this 26 attract to the electron, but as 6 electrons are present, it is easier to the 8 electron to repel the 6 electron as compared, or we can say that this effect of the repulsion is greater in the forward, because these are the 8 electron and in outermost shell there are 7 electron. So 8 electron repels to the 7 electron more efficiently as compared to the this 6 electron, as the charges are increased. But as it has a 26 plus charges and here it is a 27, this as compared to the covalent nucleus attract this electron more efficiently as compared to the ferrous. So this all two, as we combine these two phenomena, what happens, atomic size of the cobalt is approximately equal to the we can say, we can find it's approximately equal to the ferrous. This is what happens in the d block element, friends. In we can say that it happens from the manganese to the ferrous or cobalt, or more than it. This element have the completed its octet and these are more than 5-6 electron are present in the outermost shell. Hence it is distinct and we can observe it without any more complexity. Hence this splitting effect in our book is given. It happens in the d block element, that is transition element. Thank you, friends.